up, YouTube? It's your girl Nisha once again, still rocking the bed hairstyle as we, well, bed hair day as we see. But this video is totally different from the one that I came to you on earlier when I was, rocking my thing, but still. I want to go into Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, first of all, I missed the celebration of gospel fucking with them, which I really want to see, but there's always a rerun or encore or whatever, so I will be bringing my review of that because, it's deserve the same gratitude and so forth, and, everyone was dying to see Whitney Houston do her thing, from all the reports where she got booed at concerts, she sweated and deliberated, and all types of wild, crazy stuff we have been hearing about her as over the months and years, and she's finally back to, Christ, as I witnessed when I watched a little bit of her I Come to You or whatever with Kim Burrell. So that will be reviewed on. But like I was saying, first when I'm going to Real Housewives of Atlanta, I want to go straight to the wedding. For one, Cynthia, you should have had on a gown, a white wedding dress. It did nothing for you to come in that couture dress or whatever you may call it. It made it more like a fashion show. It was already bad enough y'all did not have rings, which I don't understand what the fuck Peter was doing. Like she said, that's the only thing he had to handle was the rings. What the fuck were you doing? You wasn't at work. So what were you doing? You couldn't get the wedding bands. So you didn't have wedding bands. And you didn't have on a wedding dress, which made it so much like a fashion show. Second of all, well, it should be first, but I'm bringing it to y'all to the second of all. No, they should not have had a wedding like a lot of people do or whatever, because wedding days these days and age is so much different from back in the day. And I'm saying back in the day, like even 90s, 80s, for people that can remember, like around my age, I'm 23, I can remember going to weddings, and it was a wedding. They were normally married before children. They were either, in good standards in their life, like both had a job, both were going into a home of their own. Stability was there before they married. And even if it was a baby in the mix, like they got married before the baby was here, and so forth. Like that's just a little like snippets from a traditional wedding. She had on a white wedding gown, shit like that. Cynthia wedding, I mean, it was a great venue where she had it. I just think, and then she kept calling it a process which just was screaming out to me that she did not even, she wasn't even taking it in as a wedding, even though she made a little thing like I'm ready to get married or whatever. The fact that she just kept calling it a process, which just gave me the idea that she was not really ready for it. If Jesus had came down and said, Cindy, this is the door to run like hell, and no one would look at you wrong after you done it, her ass would have skid marks on the bottom of her feet. That's how much I just know that, it wasn't really what she wanted. I really honestly think, even though they did get married or whatever, and Peter even went to, I think it was Essence or Sister, one of the two. He had a interview. He was saying that they're married, they're good, and if she need him again, she better step up to the plate because she is wife and blah blah blah. Even though at the end of the episode it said that she did not venture into any more of his, or take part of any more of his business ventures, but that's what he was stating in the magazine. I believe it was Essence, but something to my mind is saying that it was sister. I don't know. Check out both of them if you want to see the interview. I read it offline, and that's probably another reason why I can't remember where the hell it came from. But he was basically saying, she's my wife, and if I ask her to step up to the plate, she better step up to the plate. That's what you do at marriages, which is somewhat true, but look how you handle the situation when shit starts to fail. You take it on to your own, like, oh, it's my way or the highway. And that's not good either. You want her to play her part, but you don't want to play your part good. And just FYI on my own, after he killed the business and did not even let me know, that'd have been the time for in that right then and there anyway. Because if you're willing to do this as girlfriend and boyfriend with $10,000 in there, what's gonna happen when I'm obligated, or attached because we're married and you make these type of decisions? What else? You know, trying to think what else. Kim, I'm not Kim. Yeah, Kim and Nene, they've killed their relationship, which I think is a good thing. Nene really showed her bully character in the last episode while they was going to Miami, or on their way to Miami. Kim is 5 months pregnant by Troy, and it looks like a good fit, even though I think she's like 5 years older than him or something like that. I really don't know how that's, but Kim don't look her age, so that could be a good thing. Sheree ass was so unprofessional at her audition with Terry Vaughn. I know the fuck. At first I took it as like acting. I really didn't think that's how Terry Vaughn felt. I took that whole audition as like not serious, but like I said, Sheree was very unprofessional, but she still got the part, and I think that was all because of the show she was on. That really like stuck out. Cynthia, another thing, Cynthia and her mother hiding the marriage certificate, which I think was kind of wild, because you had y'all don't want her to marry him, but you give her the $2,000 for the liquor or whatever that was for, but you want to hide the marriage certificate on the day. Fuck that. You shouldn't have gave her the money for the liquor, but like they finally came to mine is that, this is what she wanted to do, and in the end, she would be more mad at them for the actions that they did, the actions that they done, than realizing that maybe she was wrong. And excuse me, I don't know what's coming over me. Then her actions marrying Peter, even though she really knowing it in her heart she loves him, but she knows that they're really not ready for that wedding. And like Phaedra was saying, I love Phaedra because she keeps it so real, even though she's like, sometimes you just gotta look at her with a blank stare, like really. But a lot of the time she is on point about shit that she say, and like she said, they pulled off a $10 million wedding with 50 cents, and that's really what it was, because let's be honest, how much money do you think Cynthia is really pulling in being a model? She's a beautiful woman, but with age for one thing, and just seeing like really how her lifestyle is, we can tell she's not really pulling in a lot of money like that, and probably the most she's getting is probably from child support from Leon. But other than that, and then Peter killing the business, it's not a lot of income like that. And for that wedding to come out like it is, I just know that it was Bravo, and the money she probably getting from Bravo that really got her to show off like she did at her wedding. Another thing, and I'm probably going to end it here, Lawrence performance on both his performances. One he did on Andy Bravo at night. I know that's probably not the name of it, but that's just coming off my head. And when he did his showcase on the show, his song that he did on Andy's show, I did not like. It was a lot of like ad-libs, and it really wasn't enough words. His outfit was bad as hell, but he just really didn't go into the song. But on the show, he just gave it up. And like Katie was saying, she's dealing with the music aspect, but he has definitely stepped up when it comes to performing, dancing, choreographing, and all that stuff. And that's very good. And I know that he was going to bring her a lot of money. And how I look, that Kim might be fading in the dust, because as we see, Candy is really sticking her neck out there for Kim, and she's really not making any money. And like they was just going over the issue with another producer or whatever, Kim is not really trying to come up off them dollars for those songs. And after a while, people are not going to want to deal with you when they have to pull the tugs for their damn money. So, with Lawrence being a very good vocalist and stepping up with his performances, like meeting them halfway when it comes to this music game, I think the best thing is for Kim to sit back and be a housewife or whatever. I really don't. I mean, I really don't think that this is gonna go any farther than it has. Like really, "Tardy for the Party" is a good song, and you know, gay clubs is gonna play it out to death. But I really don't think that she should, you know, be asking for any more songs and wasting Candy in them damn time any longer. I really don't. And don't get offended, ain't no shade towards the gays, but we know that, well, I know that kind of music is their thing. That techno basement type, you know, gig, even though us women and all that dance to it, but you know, just like Lady Gaga. You know, what's women, some of us women like her music, whatever, but we know that that's like gay music. Let's be real. Just like rap and whatever is black people music, that type of music is for gays. I don't give a fuck how you take it, but you know, no shade to them, but like I said, you know, I watch basketball wives. I just want to go into this real quick. I want Jen and her husband Eric to stop promoting that we don't like each other. It's like they go around people, like keep getting counseling from other couples. That shit is dead as fucking gone. Let's be honest. She cannot get off the fact that he has cheated and all this type of thing. And like people keep saying that he's in love, he's just showing her tough love or whatever because he really don't want to give one away. No, he want this bitch to come on with him to get these papers signed so he can go his way and she can go her way. But I believe that even though they showed that, you know, she has a little business sense or whatever, when she was going in the lines, I think it was for lip gloss or lipstick or something like that, that she's not just a wife hanging on to money, but I believe that that's one of the reasons why she's dragging her fucking feet to the Lord's office, because she don't want to do it all on her own. I really believe that. But, and what the hell was with Gloria and her husband with the domestic situation? The police were called or whatever on them because they was fighting or so forth. Like, what the hell is really going on? Like, I'm kind of siding with Shawnee. Like, you were promoting this wonderful, you know, better than life marriage that y'all was having, or relationship that y'all had, but every time you turn around, y'all getting in fights. He bringing on marriages to you. Like, really, what the hell is going on? And as we see in the next episode, they're in Madrid, and it's like fuckery between them two, between all of them. Like, Royce gets an attitude. I believe Evelyn and I can't remember her name right now, Shorty that just joined the clique, I think they get into a little squabble. Like, these women, I don't know what's going on. It's like, is it real that liquor can like just take you to that next step? Like, really, I understand how you can get a little loose like a goose for liquor, but it's taking you to one moment y'all all together and riding, dying and shit, and then the next minute you get a little liquor. I mean, and y'all don't know how to fucking act. Like, seriously, I don't understand it at all. But I think that's all I really had to talk about today. I hope y'all all having blessed and wonderful days. You know, it's really messed up out here. Just damn snow is killing me. I just can't wait to break a spring to come. I'ma click my fucking heels together like so fucking hard and so high. You gonna think I got on bungee shoes or something. Like, I'm just so ready for the winter to be over. I really am. You all in captivity, all closed up, bundled up clothes, gotta wear hats and shit and all this covered up mess. I'm just so ready for this shit to go away. You know, I would love for y'all to subscribe, rate, comment. You know, if you like what you're seeing, if you maybe want something to talk on. I'm really about to break from like celebrity news because I be feeling like I'm just like coming as a reporter of shit that I watch on TV, and there's just so much to me that's more than that. So I'm gonna start bringing little issues, and I hope that you all will, you know, hit me, inbox me, and let me know maybe something that's going on in your life you want me to give advice on or whatever. I promise you, I probably have what the hell you need. But like I said, on that note, comment, subscribe, rate. Till next time, holla.